The movie begins with the introduction of Null, the god of the void and the creator of the symbiotes. Imprisoned in the depths of a dark prison constructed by his own creations, Null narrates his backstory. When light entered his void, his children betrayed him and sealed him away. Now a codex, a powerful artifact, holds the key to his release. Null commands his minions to scour the universe to find the codex and free him, promising destruction upon all symbiotes and life in return. Meanwhile, Eddie, Brock and Venom, his symbiote partner, have fled San Francisco after being implicated in the death of Detective Patrick Mulligan. Eddie, clearly struggling with the chaos Venom brings to his life, attempts to maintain a low profile while hiding in Mexico. Venom, however, thrives on mischief and adrenaline, showing a lack of restraint as they encounter local criminals. Despite Eddie's complaints, Venom's hunger and protective nature lead them to intervene in various situations, such as rescuing dogs from illegal fighting rings. The duo's precarious peace is short-lived as Venom begins sensing the presence of other symbiotes hunting them. These creatures are xenophages, symbiote hunters sent to locate the codex. Venom reluctantly explains to Eddie that their bond contains the codex, which makes them the prime target for both Null and the xenophages. In a side story, an underground government operation led by General Strickland and Dr. Payne monitors symbiote activity. They aim to study and weaponize these alien entities, unaware of the cosmic danger tied to Null. When reports of Eddie and Venom reach them, they dispatch special forces to capture the duo, believing them to be rogue symbiotes that could provide valuable insights. Strickland, however, grows increasingly suspicious of the entities' motives, suspecting they're part of a larger invasion. The action intensifies when Eddie and Venom are ambushed in a remote area by a xenophage. In the ensuing fight, Venom is forced to reveal his true form, triggering the codex's signal and alerting both Null's forces and human authorities. While they narrowly escape, the battle leaves Eddie questioning Venom's past and their shared future. Venom finally reveals that the codex serves as the key to releasing Null and explains his own guilt in imprisoning the Dark Gods centuries ago. As the situation escalates, Eddie and Venom realize that they can't outrun their pursuers forever. They decide to confront the source of the threat, Null himself. Teaming up with a reluctant group of scientists and rogue agents from Strickland's team, they develop a risky plan to sever the codex from Eddie and Venom, thus destroying Null's chances of escaping. The procedure, however, is highly dangerous and threatens to kill them both. Null's arrival brings the movie to its climactic battle. With the codex now fully activated, Null begins to break free from his prison, sending waves of symbiote minions to Earth. Eddie and Venom, realizing their bond is the key to stopping Null, merge their strengths to challenge the God of the Void. The battle is a visceral display of power, sacrifice and redemption, with Venom ultimately choosing to destroy himself to save Eddie and the world. Null's imprisonment and Eddie's turmoil. The movie opens with a monologue by Null, the dark and ancient god of the void, trapped in a cosmic prison created by his own symbiote offspring. Once a ruler of endless darkness, Null despises light and life. His symbiote creations betrayed him eons ago, imprisoning him within the planet-like structure of Clintar. Now Null senses the emergence of the codex, a mysterious artifact tied to Eddie, Brock and Venom that has the power to unlock his prison. With a growing thirst for vengeance, Null sends xenophages, his symbiote hunters, to track down the codex across the universe. Meanwhile, Eddie Brock struggles to adjust to life on the run. The events of the previous film have left him a fugitive, accused of the death of Detective Patrick Mulligan during the chaotic battle at the cathedral. Eddie and Venom hide in Mexico, where they try to stay under the radar. However, Venom's impulsive and chaotic nature frequently draws unwanted attention, much to Eddie's frustration. Their bond is strained, with Eddie longing for normalcy while Venom thrives on destruction and hunger. In one comedic yet tense scene, Venom destroys a bar after a drunken escapade, forcing them to flee yet again. Despite their constant bickering, the two find solace in their shared desire to survive and protect each other. The codex and the hunt. While Eddie and Venom remain fugitives, the U.S. government, led by General Strickland and scientist Dr. Payne, secretly monitors symbiote activity. Strickland's team captures rogue symbiotes for study, believing them to be alien weapons. However, the appearance of xenophages, a predatory species that hunts symbiotes, alarms Strickland, who begins to suspect a larger, more sinister threat. Unbeknownst to Eddie, the codex embedded within his and Venom's bond is emitting signals that attract both the xenophages and Null's loyalists. One night, Eddie notices Venom behaving strangely, his body reacting violently to an unseen presence. Venom explains that the xenophages are closing in on them and that he can sense their hunger for the codex. The movie shifts gears as Eddie and Venom encounter their first xenophage, a towering, grotesque creature designed to hunt and consume symbiotes. In a visually stunning battle sequence, Venom reveals his full form, fighting the xenophage to protect Eddie. However, this transformation fully activates the codex, alerting Null's forces and Earth's authorities to their location. Though they manage to kill the xenophage, Eddie is left shaken by Venom's revelations. Venom reluctantly explains the codex's origin. It is the culmination of all symbiote knowledge and energy created to imprison Null. However, it also serves as the key to unlocking his prison. If Null obtains the codex, he will not only destroy the symbiotes who betrayed him, but also all life across the universe. This revelation deepens Eddie's conflict as he realizes that their bond may doom the world. The world on the brink. As the codex's signal grows stronger, Null's prison begins to crack. His symbiote minions, now under his direct control, launch an assault on Earth, paving the way for their master's arrival. In San Francisco, New York, and other major cities, symbiotes wreak havoc, forcing humanity to confront an alien invasion. Eddie and Venom are forced to ally with unlikely partners, rogue agents from Strickland's team, including Dr. Payne, who opposes the military's plan to weaponize symbiotes. Payne believes the only way to stop Null is to sever the codex from Eddie and Venom, effectively destroying it. However, the procedure carries a high risk of death for both Eddie and Venom. In a tense sequence, the group debates their options. Venom, despite his gruff demeanor, expresses fear of losing Eddie and his own existence. Eddie too grapples with the idea of sacrificing himself to save the world. Their bond, forged through chaos and survival, is tested like never before. Null's arrival and the final stand. The film's climax unfolds as Null, partially freed from his prison, unleashes his wrath. His arrival is marked by an apocalyptic scene. The skies darken and the Earth is engulfed by waves of black writhing symbiotes. Null himself emerges as a towering, sinister figure, wielding the all-black, a sword forged from the void itself. Eddie and Venom, now fully aware of their role in this cosmic war, confront Null in a desperate bid to stop him. The final battle is a breathtaking combination of physical combat and emotional stakes. Venom uses his symbiote powers to their fullest extent, transforming into a monstrous yet heroic form to match Null's godlike strength. In a pivotal moment, Eddie and Venom realize that the only way to stop Null is to destroy the codex. Venom makes the ultimate sacrifice, severing their bond to destroy the codex and weaken Null. As Venom disintegrates, he tells Eddie, "You're my greatest partner, Eddie. Now finish this." With the codex destroyed, Null's connection to Earth is severed and he is pulled back into his prison. The symbiotes lose their cohesion, retreating into the void, and humanity is saved. Eddie, now free from Venom, is left devastated but alive. Epilogue, a new chapter. In the aftermath, Eddie struggles to adjust to life without Venom. He reflects on their tumultuous yet meaningful partnership and vows to honor Venom's sacrifice. As he walks through the ruins of their final battle, a faint glimmer of black goo emerges from the shadows, hinting that Venom's story may not be over. The movie ends on a bittersweet note, balancing Eddie's loss with the hope of redemption and renewal. The credits roll, accompanied by a mid-credit scene teasing the possibility of Null's return and a new threat emerging from the void. In the end, Eddie is left grieving the loss of Venom but is determined to honor his partner's sacrifice. As he walks away from the ruins of their final battle, a small remnant of Venom's symbiote stirs, hinting at a possible return. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.